This is going to end horribly, I know it, but regardless, we're doing it. Oh god, 17 supplies. Oh no, that's not good. We need more supplies. We need more supplies. I'm going to unlock additional areas, I think. Okay, let's do it. Let's bloody do it. Let's go! This will be where my general actually gets asked to do something. Because fuck me. Oh, Torlando. I only played this on Friday. That's 6 days, but yeah, I kinda can't remember. Your Grace, it is I, Torlando the Wonderful. Is your general ready to come with me? Of course. Shit. I'll send the general to aid you in your quest. That is absolutely fantastic. You will not be disappointed, for I shall bring you a classic. Pretty sure I did that, did I not? Clearly not, but... what do you want, Sedani? Yeah, I get the feeling this hasn't carried on. I've done this. Is that another pet of yours you've got there, Silly Pickle? What is it this time? Yeah, I'm sure I gave her a lizard. Sure it did. A lizard would be interesting. Too difficult to take care of, but this is just some silly toy. Recruiting agents is far more difficult than you would imagine. Why the agents? What are you planning to use them for, Silly Pickle? It's to save Lorsilia and Dusty from the evil prince. When my agents are ready, we will take Lorsilia back home. My agents will be best friends with Dusty. Maybe I will let you use them one day too, if you're good. Silly Pickle, evil is not evil, as much as that's almost said evil. Besides, he's no prince, he's a king now. Atana is really far away too. Well, those seem like good points, but you do your job, I do mine. Let's see that toy. It's quite unusual, isn't it? Doesn't look like it came from our country. Where did you get it from? I'm sure I've done this. Because I've had this out with Maya. Game, what are you doing? Ugh, can't exit the conversation. Right. Should have been that one. Should be that one. Why the hell didn't it save? God damn it. You have called for me. Guess who's in my dungeons? Right, I've definitely already done this, so let's just skip through it. Oh, she gave me some gold, I forgot about that. Yeah, I've already talked about that. What do you sell? I'm sorry, bugger off. Yes, bugger off you. Right, so we can send a raven. He says raven, it's a pigeon, James. It's a pigeon. We don't need to catch it though. Oh, I'm gonna need to check what the hell was going on. Although I think I did invite Grego actually, so let's do that. Let's invite the Grego. Yep, because I'm away to tell her, well, she's our fucking Radovian. Danny's toy. Yep, we've already went through this. Come on. I have no idea why it didn't save. Because I pass out again. Look what you did to your father, gah. Stab her! Yes, indeed, Boyd. Welcome in. Apologies for the later than planned stream. The lady always comes first. Right, I've definitely done this. So I did this at the end of the last stream. I don't know why it didn't save. You did well. Yes, yes. How's your week been then, buddy? Yes, 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 yes. Get on with it. Give me the stuff, give me the stuff, give me the stuff. No, look it off. Surely there's something I can use. Or something. Needles! Right, back we go. Hey, I do care about stories, but not when I'm repeating shit, right? We did this at the end of the last Yes Your Grace stream. I don't know why it's not saved. I don't think we failed. I know. Yep. Very good. Very good, youngling. Right, where's the Bakabu? Very good. So I still can't find the fucking thing that's been put here. Oh, we already did that, didn't we? Damn it. Curses. The stabber comes after you in your sleep for skipping all this. The stabber is dead, remember? He perished. He was sat upon. Continue. Come back, just wait and see. That'd be cool. I don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be cool. Well, shit. We're now losing 3 bloody supplies a turn. Oh, okay. One of my kids is singing. He should very well be asleep. Your Grace, we will have the royal trial when Evo arrives, right before the battle. This way he can attend the trial himself. I hope we are going to be ready by then. We still have some time to prepare, so make sure we do our best to find the perpetrator. Remember that our agents can be of use to investigate the items we've found. I know, Audrey, everything will be fine. Totally won't, but you know. Grace, I've cleared the fog out of the forest, at least for now. No signs of anyone there, though. Perhaps what they say is true. The spirits of the forests may change people into animals to keep them at bay. Nonetheless, I have fulfilled my task. I suppose. Thank you? Okay. Right, Grego, what you on? Yes, I have sent a pigeon for you. You have sent a pigeon for me? I have. Welcome to our castle. I assume you have heard about our upcoming battle with Radovia. Hey, Gautier. How's it going, buddy? I have, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I want to help. So here is my deal. I pride myself in my knowledge of art. My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom. I own paintings by the most prestigious artists. Sylvek, Van Gogh, Monowski, Piasak, you get the idea. I've heard recently that you hold a very valuable painting. It would be perfect for my collection. The Stork by Sylvek Van Gogh. Don't say anything yet. You haven't heard the rest of my deal. I can offer you 80 well-trained men and 3 supplies. Wow, that painting must mean a lot to you. Glad you're doing good, buddy. How's your week been? Of course it does. It needs to vanish from this castle. I mean, to look better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I would like to pick it up, personally. So invite me whenever you are ready. I mean, I can take it down straight away, you know. It's just a bloody stork painting. Nothing about it. I like this painting. It does look nice in the bedroom. Well, think about your offer. You just told him where it is. What a putz. Of course, take your time. Send me a pigeon whenever you're ready to talk. I have this letter. Take a look at the drawings on this letter, Grego. These plants look like round trees. These trees grant protection from evil witches and their curses. Many kingdoms use these trees to build children's cradles. So a lord who wants protection against witches and curses probably wrote this letter. Thank you, Gregor. This information is very useful. It's a used glass file. I'm not sure what more I can tell you, Your Grace. I had to get my apartment ready for an actual desktop PC. I've been moving stuff around, trying to fit all my belongings in that tiny ass room of mine. I know that pain. I'm now in the living room since we moved to the house, but in the flat I was in, the PC was to my left, whilst I sat on a recliner couch with my TV in front of me. So I was always kind of at an angle when I was on the PC. So yeah, I know that pain. But yeah, glad you're doing good, buddy. Can you tell me anything about this animal tooth? Do you have beasts in your dungeons, Eric? You had better find a hunter to deal with this. It's all buggered off. That's a few peasants there. Your Grace, there's no trace of Lehi in the forests. So I thought. As clever as I am, I know where to look for their lairs. In old tree trunks. Here, take this bloody horn as proof of my courageous deed. Ha! You couldn't have defeated the beast, as there was no monster in the forest. You fell for our rules. All your tales are lies, just like this one. What? Me? A liar? No way! I brought the proof, didn't I, Your Grace? Could as well be a deer. Has anyone seen you slay the beast? Is there any witness who could vouch for you? No, I'm afraid not. But no sane person would go that deep into the forest, especially if there's a fierce beast around. The dragon tale isn't exactly original, is it? So Frederick says you retell the story, just changing a few details each time. I said I would get back to him about the painting. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to haggle a little bit. And yes, that is certainly not a horn, that's a goddamn antlered head. Very well, the cat is out of the bag. At least I don't have to put on the show anymore. It can be very tiring at times, if I'm perfectly honest. People want to see this amazing knight, this dragon slayer. So I show them what they want to see. Lehi, and the proof, a stag. You killed a stag on my lands, I am gonna fucking ream you, mate. At least my stories don't hurt anyone, and I don't have a drinking problem. You have something to... No, that's his voice, James. If you have something to say, say it to my face. I hear what the wind is spreading. Problems with rum? Wife walking around with the black eye? You don't believe him, do you, Your Grace? He's a liar. He's making all this up. You used to be recognized around the courtyards, but the memory is fading. That's it. Draw your sword. Let's see if you're more than just a trickster. I'm doing nothing. In your current state, I didn't expect much more. You're lucky I don't quite feel like fighting right now. Oh, you look like you do. Asshole. Your Grace, of course, it's just a hoax, but it doesn't matter. The message is what's important. The story warms people's hearts. It gives hope for better tomorrow. People always think that they see basilisks, legions, streakers, while it's usually a fox, stray dog, or a cat even. If I bring them a boarskin or deer horn and tell them it was the monster, they sleep better at night. They can get back to work feeling safe. And if I make extra gold on the side, so what? Aren't we all frauds? Kings, for example? To the fucking dungeons with you. People always come to see the king because he knows everything. They expect you to give wise advice. They will put the greatest trust in your words. But answer yourself. Do you always know what to do? Yeah. Yeah. Not even scholars know the way. Guess you're right. Not even scholars always know what they're not doing. Correct! There's only so much we can learn from manuscripts. The rest is just guessing. Your Grace, we surely can't let him spread more lies. I won't allow this. If you let Noxie join your banner, then I won't stand by your side. Oh, I won't join if he joins. With his intemperance, I won't stand next to him during battle. In all the turmoil, he could stab me and no one would even know. Joven, a good guy. He trains with me. I will make sure to send my recommendation. Don't forget that. I mean, we have no proof of his valor. At least he's done shit, and we'll get Jovan. So yeah, we're with the rum drinker. Sir Frederick, you have one more battle ahead of you. I knew I could trust your judgment, Your Grace. Ha! It's time for those with real experience to take the lead, Noaxi. A shame, Your Grace. Nonetheless, I wish you the very best in your battle. Hello, someone clean up this mess. I honestly did not notice Sir Fred's massive dong hanging down to his ankles. Yes, that would be a plus. Right then, let's talk to the merchant before we talk to the peasants. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. Oh, for the best prices in all Devon. Only 28 gold for 22 supplies. What do you think? I'm not buying Oracle Dust, fuck off. I mean, I do need supplies, but... Yeah, crap, did we just lose fucking Noaxi's troops? Shite. Yeah, I'm not shipping out 28 gold for him. Oh, I understand. I should be back in Devon in a few weeks' time, Your Grace. Until then. Right, peasant number 1. Your Grace, may the gods bless you for your support with the shrine. Many people have hopes for a brighter future. This is totally not the voice I gave him before. Gods have already showed us signs of their mercy. The weather has been especially good for our crops. We would like to celebrate tonight. We have prepared a party for everyone. In the night, we are going to make a sacrifice to the gods to thank them for their mercy. To show your support, we simply ask you of a few supplies we could add to our pile, or a witch that could help us send the sacrifices straight to our gods. Fucking have the witch, go on. The witch can make sure the sacrifice goes to plan. Thank you so much, Your Grace. The gods will reward you for your good deeds. Now, what does this peasant want? Your Grace, I bring you news. There seems to be some weird anomaly in the woods up in the north. Magic, perhaps. Colourful lights out of nowhere in the middle of the night. It sounds so frightening. Carry on. You know anything more about it? I visited Oborka, the village next to the woods, the morning after one of these disturbances. They said that Lord Joven's children went missing that night. I tell you, magic is involved. We don't have a witch. It's probably nothing. Sure, the Lord can handle it himself. If not, I would expect him to visit me in person. Oh yes, of course. Let's just hope you're right and nothing bad will happen. Was that a threat, you little dick? I will smite you. What the f— no one wants to talk to me? No one? Well. Take it. Need to invite Grego to give him that painting. I do miss this dork. Well, diddums. Take it. I'll sell all the bloody paintings. Fuck it. Who needs paintings? Right, let's just get bloody Grego back here. No, actually gave us 180. Shite. Oh, aye, he's going to give us 200, but less supplies. Oh, okay. Right, so we'll get Grego here. Oh, right, yeah, okay. I see the dong, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So used to having such a dong, you know. And my 11 characters almost always have that sort of a dong, you know. Did ya? Did we not send Stan to do... Oh no, Stan should be back this turn. It's fine. It is fine. Right then, General. I return from Mr. Torlando, Your Grace. I don't know much about rowing, but this guy seems to know what he's doing. I'm just a little perplexed as to why he asks so many questions about my underwear. Right, Grego. Oh fuck, she's got a fox. Your Grace? I have another painting for you. Mountains. Fabulous. I will take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? Sure. Gimme. It's a pleasure doing business with you. That's not all. Motherfucker! Game, come on. What the? What the? I took down the stork painting just like you asked. Oh, that is amazing. Thank you very much. It'll look wonderful with the rest of my collection, huh? So is our deal done? Is that all? Of course. Did you not think I'd keep my word? You can count on my army to stand by you in the battle. I'm sure you'll win anyway. If you have any other paintings, I will gladly buy them. I'll see what else I can find. Yeah! Thank you for visiting. Peasant, Sudani, and a fox. Oh, my wife. My wife's there. Better talk to her, eh? How are you feeling, darling? I'm worried about you. You fainted twice now. What if it gets worse? Who will take over the throne? I think we need to make a bigger effort, darling. Perhaps Audrey is right. We need to try harder. I feel like I'm failing my duty as a queen. This time, this age, a king should have a son. You do not need to feel guilty. Yeah, he's fainted twice. Do not need to feel guilty. Fates clearly have other plans for us. We have 3 beautiful, healthy daughters. It's not your fault we don't have a successor. Thank you, darling. Perhaps you can meet me later tonight once everyone's gone. I have some ideas how to make things more interesting. Maybe it will help. Indeed, Boyd. I do not feel guilty. I think Orlea worries too much about everything. Should do something to make her feel better. That's what she was suggesting, dumb fuck. Maybe some sort of small gift to remind her I love her no matter what. Right, Sedani. Sedani, what on earth is that fox doing in the throne room? It's my new agent. Hisser, for fuck's sake. Stab her, hiss her. Back with the pets, are we? Well, you can't exactly send toys on a mission. Don't understand anything, no matter how much you explain. Besides, this one was hard to recruit. It took time. Why hisser? Why have you called it that? Well, that's easy. Because he hisses. Hiss. Audrey, is it safe? Is keeping a fox around a good idea, Audrey? Of course it is. You shouldn't cause too much trouble, Your Grace. Ha! Fine, keep him. Hisser can stay. Yes! Hisser will soon be known everywhere. First in Davern for his noble deeds, then in Atana once we take Lord Sulia and Dusty back. Perhaps he could compete with Dragonslayer Noaxi one day. Ho ho! Once he's passed initiation, he will be sent for quests. Yes. Look at that. I'm telling you, Alyssa better not be anything like that. Uh-oh. Your Grace, we tried waiting out, but Babushka is back again. Her men on horses, they came. They took over 3 villages, Your Grace. They're forcing everybody to feed enormous amounts of food to their children. We're scared she's coming for them, Your Grace. She wants to eat them. You must do something. They're right there right now. Please send your men. They're in 3 villages, you've said already. Ah, right here. The red horse is in Aborka. The black horse is in Jablonka. And the white horse is in Belka. I'll see what I can do, I suppose. Your Grace, I have marked those locations on the map for you. If you open the map, you will be able to point an agent to these locations. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew we could count on you. So, I mean, I've just got all these other areas, and I still can't look at them. Son of a... I mean, we might as well go for the closest one. General. Bibbidi boom. Innocent. Right, get off your throne. Why did I go to the gardens? There's not going to be any paintings in the gardens. Take. Esta. Council chamber. Let's see if there's any paintings here. That'll make that money. Oh no, no getting something that my wife made. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right, what have we got for the, yeah, they are rowan trees. They are used to build shelter. Yeah, so we know there's a northern lord for that. I can't even remember what the hell the letter said. I know. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. So I can't see where people are actually from. Yeah. I suppose I will invite Jovan. She wanted to marry my daughter off. I need to get rid of wherever he's keeping his shit to get lures. But then that's me sorted, I think. Oh, I think. Pet the fox and not get bitten. Yes. That was not a hiss. That was a yelp. Hello. Alright. To the dungeon. Because of course we've got paintings in the dungeon. Oh yeah, okay, okay. I remember that guy. Oh, Pietro's down here as well. Not him. And he's still fucking mental. Hey, let's show's got going, man. Apologies for it being later than planned, this stream. Had to make sure my good lady was good though. Thank you for the host, Timo. I love you too. Have a good sleep, man. I'm glad you're doing good, Lich. I'm doing alright. Work's been fun because of the current situation. But yeah, just non-stop at work and then home to relax a bit. Thankfully my head's a bit better today as well. So yeah, now on my 3 days off, so all good. That doesn't help. Ah boy. I'm ending the turn, because... Wait, did I invite fucking Jovan? Lord is currently away. Motherfucker! Forgot that's what the arrows mean. Fine, I'll invite Lords then. Oh, yeah. Time to get some...
Hey, Jacob, Caboose, what did I tell you about that? Sorry.
You're tickling me, stop it. Nothing's going to work from this side. Oopsie. There you go. It's not that easy. Hey. How much of the RAMs did you download from the internet? Jesus fuck. Nice, man. Sally has put something in my bedding. I went to sleep and now everything is itchy. It's just some nettle powder. It will pass in a bit. Apologise to your sister. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Everyone knows it was you. Asalia. Fine. I'm sorry. And that's why there isn't an heir to the throne. Maybe we can try another time. Perhaps we can still try tonight. So what else have you got for the PC lich? Supplies are still doing horribly. Right, General. Your Grace, I don't know what's going on, but when I arrived to Jablonka, it was shrouded with black storm clouds. The thunder and winds were very strong. Strange, because there isn't a drop of rain anywhere else. I dealt with the man on the black horse, who was acting very oddly. He was shouting words in some foreign language. Does not surprise me at all, considering all the other things I've heard from the peasants. Nice, man. What you got? I have helped the worshippers with the spirits, Your Grace. There are a lot of people gathering in the new shrine now. Thank you, Elena. Your help is always appreciated. Oh, I don't even get any... Right then, Lars. Alright, Jovan was coming here anyway. Anything? Don't rank how many of those files you can find there since King Dallas didn't support dust trade. Before he passed, may the gods have him in their favour, he turned down Etton's alliance when he found out what he was up to. It's interesting, so are you saying Etton and Talus were not on the best of terms? Indeed, Etton had it coming though. He was fuming when Talus had his guards kick him out of the castle. That's interesting. Yeah, so a Ryzen I'm looking at as well. Currently rocking... It's in the description actually what I'm currently rocking, but it's not a great... It's either a 3 or a 5, I can't remember. But it's not substantial at all. And what graphics card did you end up getting? I've done your task, have I? Wonderful. We have stopped the growth of Etton's business. Oracle dust will still be about, but we definitely helped reduce its spread. Unfortunately, there's a small problem in the way. With Etton not buying my spices, others have turned their backs on me as well. I can hardly make a coin now. That's why I had to start trading with Radovians. Are you mad? That's supporting our enemy. We're going to war with them. I suppose so, but they're helping us too. I'm sure that's not an easy decision for them either. Your Grace, the bottom line is I need gold, otherwise I won't be able to sustain my armies. The only other option I see is if you bought the spices from me. I will need monthly installments though. I need to keep my business running, or else I must wrap it all up. Don't like any of those options, then I suppose we need to part ways. 3 gold a week. You're damn right. Oh, 1060. Cool. I assume that's a fair upgrade as well from what you're currently using. But you have to cut the Radovians off from their supplies. This will hopefully lower their morale. Yeah, I mean, if the hard drives, case and power supply aren't needing upgraded, then damn right reuse. Ah, very well. I will set up all the necessary trade routes. Yeah. This alliance gives us many benefits, Your Grace. We should expect an increase to our income at the end of the week. Right, Ada, what are you here for? Turn them in for 3 gold a week, yep. And it means that they're no longer giving the spice to the Radovians. However, our supplies are going to be absolutely hammered because of that 200 gain. Yeah, my current rig cannot have anything past a 1050 Ti. Doesn't have the extra 6-pin power connector, I guess. Good old OEM build from HP. Ugh. I bring you some news. I heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Vasimere. He was bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited me. I'm not sure what your stance on this is, but I just wanted to let you know. Lord Vasimere is no art collector. He's an artist and an egomaniac. Buys these beautiful artworks and burns them. It's a great shame because they are very valuable, and these artists definitely deserve recognition. But he believes only his artwork is true artwork. Suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it will be burned. Of course, thank you for letting me know. I must talk to him about it. Do I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Grace, Sir Frederick is dead. Lord Jovan is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit. Why? What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Frederick was an abusive scumbag. Lorna, his wife, has endured a lot. Proving Noaxi's a liar strengthened Frederick's ego. Happy that he'd put Noaxi in his place, he started celebrating. Drank to his heart's content. He felt invincible. Wanted to show Lorna, his wife, that he was a real man. Why? Alright, just the same shit. Hard enough. But you respected Sir Frederick. Didn't want to join my banner unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk, and I saw what he was like to Lorna. A veteran, now a faded star, but once a real legend. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her, but he was of a higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want Lorna to suffer for my decision, in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize that something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he drank. Everyone knew about it. The guards, peasants, noble knights. Right. Frederick would beat Lorna up and wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me if you must. But you know Frederick deserved this. If you spare me, I will join your armies. I will aid you with my main force of 120 men. I will also offer my pikemen to join your battle. They can deal with any cavalry the Radovians may come with. I will also give you 5 gold. You will be freed. It's a sad day for the knighthood, but I understand why you did this, Jovan. Your deeds are forgiven, and you shall serve Tavern in the upcoming battle. I suggest you stay out of sight for a while, just in case. Thank you, Your Grace. And we have the force to fight them. Greetings, my grace. May I come closer? No. Yes, I see, I see. A very interesting aura, Eric. Let me read your future. I see it's going to be very interesting, yes. I see. Do you not believe in fortune, my grace? I've been reading to many kings, yes. And usually, I am correct. Just between I and you, I promise you, I tell you things. Get closer, closer, a little closer, too close! I agree, Boyd. She did get far too close. And they will be truth, and then you will pay. Otherwise you don't have to, yes? I am not interested, thanks. I really would rather not know my future. Oh, that is absolutely fine, my grace. I wish you all the best. Goodbye. Oh, kill her! You, Audrey, do something. Kill her. We have nowhere else to seek help from, your grace. Bandits rule over our village. They said they would slit our throats if we came to you. But we can't let them eat our food, drink our wine, and use our women anymore. They're well equipped, and us farmers don't know how to fight. We don't stand a chance. Please send your best general before it's too late. Fine, go. Did right by coming to me. General will head your way immediately. These scum will pay for what they've done. You have my word. Thank you, Your Grace. We knew we could count on you. I better go back home quick. Barricade the door and wait for everything to end. Right. When a person you know dies, a skull will appear next to them. So Frederick's fucked. Pretty sure all we needed was the 1,000th though. So ipso facto should be fine. And she's not getting my door. But we'll still invite her to tell her. Oh, I need to go and tell her off. Night prank. What you did to Sedani the other night. I know, next time I promise I will use a gentler solution than nettle powder. As I just miss seeing Maya. She always came up with the best things to do. You know she shouldn't be here. I know, but I just miss her. Why don't you play with someone else from the castle? They're all boring. They just want to talk about dance lessons or the correct way to behave at the table or how cutlery should be placed. It's awful. You proved you're resourceful. I'm sure you can come up with something interesting to do. I know. I'm sorry. Maybe I can bully the servants a bit. Ass! She will be the death of me. I suppose. Done. Oh, yeah. So thanks for reminding me. Boborka. Sandwichy. Uh, 31 supplies. Jesus fuck. What if I don't pay? I'll just lose 16, that's fine. God damn it, that doesn't show up there. Thank you, Lich. I don't know when you send that, but I shall drink right this moment. Ah. Yeah, I can afford to lose 26 soldiers. That's what I'll do. I'll just keep bouncing it like that. That's fine. Fine. So I'll prepare my general since I've got a chunk of money. Alright, cool. I wasn't sure if I'd missed it or not. Boyd, I am not faking it. That would disrespect the points, right? God damn it, I'm gonna drink again now. Happy now? Right, Elena, what did you find? I did not fake drink, right? Now the glass is empty, I need to go and get Can refreshment. I didn't see the redeemed ask me anything part there. That's because I put it right next to the mic. Actually surprised you don't hear me gulping because it's quite loud. Grace, when I arrived to Alborca, it had a very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with the man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down after that. Good. Good. Bloody nonsense. Right, Lena. I have called for you. I have this animal tooth. Seen something like this before. It's a charm necklace. It's an expensive thing. The bigger the tooth is, the more dangerous demons it can protect you from. I have a small one as well, you know, just in case. Many soldiers wear these as a sign of their strength, especially if they obtained the tooth themselves by defeating a monster. Brings them luck in battle. Where did you get yours from? It was a wedding gift from my father. Thank you, Lady Lena. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already asked her that. Or maybe not. Yeah, Lich, that's me. Always Monday to Thursday, unless I've got time off. But yeah, I do compressed hours, so fit my 37 hours in between Monday and Thursday. So tomorrow it's a day with the kids almost fully. Just they've got a couple hours at nursery in the afternoon. But yeah, should be a nice relaxing weekend after the fucking horrible week. Potion file, don't know much. Cool, right. About the marriage. Have you reconsidered my offer, Your Grace? I have heard of the curse. See, I done retail when I was still... I wasn't actually all the time. I was in a flat for a bit when I was still working retail. But I can't imagine it being... Can't imagine I've carried on in that. It's 11 years I've been out of retail. And yeah, I cannot imagine having stayed there. Hannon still works where we used to work. And it still sounds like hell. Yeah, that would be crazy for me, working 16 hours one week and 33 the next. That would throw me right off. I've heard of the curse. Why didn't you let me know about the curse, Lena? Curse? What curse, Your Grace? Leda has told me about it. Leda? That brazen little hussy! These are nothing but lies. Don't let her poisonous jealousy deceive you, Your Grace. Her daughter was supposed to marry my son, but as you can imagine, Asalia is a better choice. She's trying to get her way. I'll let my shieldmen join your ranks. They're strong, disciplined men. They can help push the front line. If not, they can defend your men against anything Radovia may throw their way. So, what is it going to be? I'm sorry, but no. I will not risk it, Lena. Curses can be very powerful, and I don't intend to put my daughter through this. Can't believe you let a leader manipulate you. Good luck with Radovia. You're going to need it. Humph. But yeah, my wife still works, well, she works in Spar, so still retail, I suppose. And since we had the kids, her hours have been, yeah, inconsistent as all fuck as well. Let's speak to the peasant. It looks like he cooks. Your Grace, they are after me. Please help. I have a little bakery on the market. I make cakes and the like, pretty good ones too. I also run a little additional business on the side. Folks call it Oracle Dust. It can help you see the future, they say. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me they would take my little girl if I don't bring them more. I don't know what to do about them, Your Grace. I have no go to buy more dust. Nor I want to have anything to do with it anymore. I mean, Yes, but she does enjoy it a bit more just because she just enjoys working in general, really. Doesn't enjoy the reduced hours because she was an assistant manager beforehand. So yeah, that's still taking a bit of getting used to. Yeah, he really should have seen that coming. Why would I give him some gold? He's a fucking dust seller. I'm sorry, I can't help them, fuck. Even if I sent a general after them, they probably have friends that would find you and your family. You shouldn't have been selling oracle dust. It attracts bandits too easily. I suggest you pack your bags and leave Deverne. They will not stop harassing you. Oh, Your Grace, I have a business here. I can't just leave it all. Guess you're right though. I'll pack my bags. My wife warned me to intend well. Exactly. Listen to your wife. Your Grace, a strong gale has descended on our village. There are no casualties yet, but the gale keeps coming, getting stronger. Our homes have suffered much damage already. I ran to you as quick as I could. Can we count on your help? Motherfucker. I need to explore these other places, you bastards. No. I can't help this time. Perhaps try to mobilise others to contribute. In that case, I'd better start looking around. Yes, you had. Because my witchy is going to finish off that quest. Right, allies, have we got anyone else to send? Oh yeah, I needed to invite him again, didn't I? Why did I need to invite Violet again? Babushka. That's what we're finishing now. No, I don't want to go complete entries. Right, let's yeah. Let's invite Gregor again. Talk to him about burning the goddamn artwork. These people are really up about that. Go and investigate the things again. Right, so we've got 2 of those again sorted. Okay, so we've almost got the evidence sorted. Just need to invite everyone again, pretty much. Right, next week. Yeah, that looks better. Let's prepare the witch now. And save and continue. Week 26. Jesus fuck Sidani. Oh, Sidani, I'd better check on her later. And in general, got rid of the outlaws taken out of the village, Your Grace. They will not cause any more problems. Should also give a warning to any other bandits who rebel against their king. People will very thankful for your help. I mean, your help. Your Grace, I'm back from Belka. I must say, something very strange is happening. It was covered in snow when I arrived, but when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. Not sure what that was about, but it seems like whatever I did helped. Thank you. Hopefully this won't happen again. Right then, Gregor. Your Grace, I've heard what you need those paintings for. Lady Ada told me what you are doing with those paintings. You lied to me. You're not a collector. Eric, I can explain. Works people buy are not true art. They are nothing but fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They have been painted without a reference. Artists call them impressionist. Pfft. In reality, they just can't paint. My artwork shows each subject their purest state. These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better. It devalues my work. So I just dispose of the paintings. I pay for the paintings so I can do whatever I wish with them. I choose to burn them. So what? It harms no one. It's fair enough he does buy them. I guess you're right. As long as you pay for the artwork. Of course I do, and I pay premium prices too. So, I mean, yeah, I don't like him either, but I need his soldiers. So, kind of have to deal with it until after the war. Fucking barbaric castle. Your Grace, everyone is gone. All the townsfolk disappeared from Aborka. Poof! One day the village was as always, and next morning it's a ghost town. I told you we should have investigated the magic anomaly in the woods. But who knows, maybe it's not too late to set things right. We'll send a witch. You're right, I'll send out a witch to see what's going on. Lost! Let's just hope we can find them. Your Grace, all of my fields are flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beetroots, no parsley. We've been struggling with this for months now. We're paying for the gods for better weather every day. We are sick of eating conserves, Your Grace. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there is anything your witch could do to help the growth. No. Core Witch is more of a healer. Arseholes, that's who burns paintings will go you. Pure arseholes. But he will get what is coming to it. You've had sunshine all year round if you could do that. Just be patient and try digging a ditch around your fields for the water to drain. Of course, Your Grace. I don't know what I was thinking. Thank you for your advice. I guess our jobs will only consist of digging from now on. Oh, fuck off. Your Grace. Rats. They are everywhere. They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk my cows or feed my horses, Your Grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I have nothing to sell? I'm not sending a fucking general to kill rats. Fuck off. I can't help. If you could ask for money, I could give you money. Or I have more important matters to deal with. Just lay out traps and clear them every day. You'll get rid of them eventually. That's fine, Your Grace. I knew you would at least share your wisdom with me. I will do that right away. Fuck off. Assholes. Right, Violet. Why have you got a thing next to you? Let's find out. Right, where to go? Tilka, that's to the north. Send the general. Hope we get. Right, Sedani.
Hello.
Your Grace. What's going on with you and Isser? You can keep him under control. I can, Your Grace. Why would you say that? I can't. I've seen you chasing Hisser all across the castle. Oh yes, this is just part of his training. I'm just making sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. He's very fast, Your Grace. Really? He's a perfect agent. Alright, Silly Pickle, please stay safe. If you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask. Won't you take him away? Of course not. I'll help if I can. Fine, Father. I don't need help. Very good, lassie. Very good. I could not pay them. I put in a car novel instead. There we go, that works. Week 27, it's getting close. Your Grace, we are almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any alliances and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder, Audrey. When we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountains. Radovia will not expect us to meet them there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. Right, General. That better not be Hesser. Motherfucker. An old lady in the nearby forest needed help with wolves that keep stealing her chickens. I've quickly dealt with them, Your Grace. She gave me some supplies in return. Woofed, 16. Nice. Right, Violent. Your Grace. I found a letter. It is not from my lands, yep. I found this near Branca. Can you tell me anything about it? I've never been to Branca. Looks pretty nasty there. That's very good. Dead good, don't you? Thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Your general was magnificent. I made such progress. Unbelievable. I wanted to show you the final piece, but now I'm thinking a general is kind of lonely in there. Why not expand on the story? Make it bigger, better, make it grand. You know what I'm thinking? A witch would make a great addition. A general and a witch together. I think this will sell. Oh, everyone will talk about Orlando the Wonderful. Great! No, you're not getting her. Come back sometime. Try again in a week or two. My witches are currently busy. Worry not, I can make it. I will be back in 2 weeks. Motherfucking hunter. Your Grace, I bring... Hissa! Father, have you seen? I don't think I need to say that. What happened to the Hisser? Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods, and can spread diseases. Fleas, in particular. That's not a disease, mate. I came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this. Stab, I got the Hisser. Fox hiding in the castle, so I hunted it down. I thought I would do you all a favour. Oh, what have you done? This was my daughter's pet. The Hisser here was on a very important mission. Yes, Hisser was sharpening his senses. This murderer here should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents. I'm sorry, please don't punish me, Your Grace. If only I knew, I wouldn't have... I came here looking for gold, but since I've been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be at your service. Let me serve you and your people. I can deal with monsters, wild animals, track them down, bring you their bodies. Let me redeem myself, please, Your Grace. Maybe I'll be of help during the battle with Radovia too. Bodies you can keep. I don't want to see any of that, but we could use your help for sure. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll do my best to redeem myself. I'll be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. Another agent is at our disposal. Yay! I was just wondering when the fuck we'd get a hunter. You'll see this agent in the weekly summary screen. But what about the Hisser, Father? How do I take Lorsulia and Dusty back now? Sorry, Sidani. At least the hunter here will act on Hisser's behalf. Fine, I will bury him with the others. I'd better check on the hunter when I get a minute. Might know something about this tooth. Oh, I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? No, we fucking won't. No problem at all, Your Grace. I'll visit you again in some time. Half your arse. Right, who have we not spoken to in a while? And apparently. Sure. Didn't think he'd want to talk to me since he had that, doesn't like us. Right, dungeon. He's all the way over there. Wait, where the fuck? Oh, right, because we agreed with it, yeah. Bender's tooth. This was in our wine cellar. What can you tell me about it? Looks like it came from a big animal. Anonymous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. Never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Can you find out where this thing could have come from? I can try. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. Take a while though. Do what you must. See if we can find something out about this then. Perfect. I'll go have a look. Come and see me in the throne room when you find anything. Good lad. That's still nowhere to run. Fine. Fine, be that way. Ecola. Are you saying goodbye to Hezzer? Yes, father. Shh. Dear Hezzer, you are my bestest and swiftest agent, but most of all, you are my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I'll miss you forever. Hope you rest in peace. I hope you rest in peace, Hezzer. Thank you, father. It's alright, said Danny. You feeling any better? Yes, father. I'll just stay here for a while. Dabo. Right, probably. And we are good for next week. Let's prepare our hunter. Right, so we're almost good. We've got 1,010 troops. I thought we were about to get a... Oh, we've got a pigeon. Father, I don't have time to explain everything. I know you're not responsible for Talus's death, and I think Evo knows who poisoned his father. The atmosphere here is very tense. Evo and his advisors are talking behind my back. They won't let me stay with them and always send me back to my chambers. I heard Evo say he has some kind of plan. I can't wait to... Oh. See you? She didn't finish writing. Could it be she was in a hurry? It's good she's coming with Evo soon. We'll find everything out then. Are we ready for the royal trial, Your Grace? No! I've got the fucking hunter to talk to. Alright, okay, there. This is your last chance to gather evidence, Your Grace. You don't need to pay agents for that week. You won't need them. Of course. Thank you, Audrey. Your Grace, I found an old wagon blocking the road. It looked abandoned. I gathered the men and we moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. That's hardly full. Your Grace, it was an ambush. Lights in the woods, a magical anomaly. That was nothing but a lure. They thought they could surprise me, but I was alert. I spotted their footprints in the woods before I got to them. Peasants with swords and spears were waiting for me. I knew better than to engage them directly and decided to turn back instead. Oh, and let me assure you, there was no magic involved, Your Grace. Just men, armed and ready to kill. Someone is trying to weaken our forces. We need to be more careful next time, Your Grace. Man did seem quite suspicious, I should have known. Good job. Your Grace, I bring you more information about the tooth. It's a very rare dragon tooth. It appears to have come from an Ala demon, a female dragon who lives in the ancient forests of Calador. Calador? What would such thing be doing in my castle? Whoever lost it must have been an adventurous person. Audrey is right. I don't think you could get such an exotic tooth here in Deverne. Right, Eton. How may I be of service, Your Grace? How is your business? You still selling Oracle Dust, Lord Eton? Of course, Eric. Just because you didn't want to support me doesn't mean others won't. My business is booming. You should stop. Oracle Dust affects people's lives negatively. Don't you have anything else you can sell? What? And pass on such a huge pile of gold that's just waiting to be picked up? You must be laughing, having a laugh, Eric. I don't sell dust here, I'll sell it elsewhere. Everyone wants it, you can't stop me. And this file. This file used to heat up ingredients for potions, quite a common thing. You can get them from any merchant. I've never seen one with such ornamentation though, it's definitely not mine. But I know. Oh, that's fine. Pretty sure I already asked them about the letter. Right, early up. Eric, I have important news. Wasn't sure I didn't want to jinx everything. It must be around 14 weeks. Now I'm certain. We're pregnant! That's wonderful! Hopefully it will be a boy this time. Yes, my darling. I have a good feeling about this. Told the girls yet? No, I haven't, darling. Can I tell them? Of course you can. What do you mean, we? He's gonna get a wee belly as well. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you, but we are in a very bad situation. We don't know why this is happening. Someone must have done something terrible for the gods to punish us so badly. Our sacred oak is dying prematurely. I may have been faking it, because I've got a feeling we're gonna get to the we're gonna have a repeat of the Red Wedding. That's what I'm predicting here. All the leaves are falling, and they shouldn't be, Your Grace. We have given all the sacrifices we could. We have all gathered and prayed. Nothing is helping. We think Folos has escaped the underground. He is searching for the sinner. He must be hiding in someone's house. This is why we've been having so many thunderstorms, Your Grace. The God of Thunder is trying to find Folos. Thunder won't stop until he returns underground. Your Grace, please send a hunter to find him. Maybe they've been using blood sacrifices. I've not thought to ask. I don't think he wants to know. Or give us supplies for tonight's ceremony. Perhaps we can calm the gods down. 3 weeks for my hunter to be away. Are you having a laugh? But I'm not really going to give up 28 supplies, so... Sure. The gods bless you, Your Grace. Thank you. Yay! Your Grace, my village was attacked by vicious animals. A pack of wolves has attacked our shed. They took some of our chickens, leaving us with less to eat, and they have also wounded the shed keeper who tried to scare them away. I think they are hungry at this time of year. We're afraid they will be back. Fuck off, you're not getting anything. Sorry, can't help you. Get better defences. Look for the wolves yourselves. You're rural men, so you should know how to hunt animals. Your Grace, this is different. I'll tell the boys to prepare. We'll leave at dawn. Hungry wolves are monstrous. Let's hope they don't eat us all. How much am I losing? 5, Jesus Christ. I bow before your Grace. My name is Boguslav. I don't want to bother you, but I have a matter that twists my brains. My lady, she's so upset with me. She's got good reasons, I tell you. I ain't a man to think straight. I wanted to do good, and I sold our barn to buy her a servant. You know, to help her in the house with the kids. She always complains how much work she has. She flipped and threw me out, because our barn will make no more money for us. And she has a point there. Darn, did I not think of this before? I have tried everything, Your Grace, but she will not have me back. I have found a new job in the potato fields. I shaved even. My heart is broken. Cannot sleep at night. Please help, Your Grace. Did some gold help? The lady seems upset about losing the barn. Maybe you could invest in this gold in some other business. Yes, Your Grace. I knew I could count on your help. Oh, she will be so happy. She'll need to take me back now. Oh, she fuck. She's found a younger codpiece. Wait, let's get Ada back. See if she's got anything to advise. Don't want to bother you, proceeds to bother you with pretty conjugal problems. Yep. Sorry, petty conjugal problems. Yep. Entirely. Entirely. What are you on? How are you feeling? Is this such good news, Aurelia? I know, honey. I'm so happy. How are you feeling? Get ready to be asked that every single second of every single day for the next however many weeks. Well, I have been vomiting all morning, but that's fine. I suppose I can live with it. Do you remember when I was pregnant with Lorsulia? Of course, those were different times. Wish things were as simple as back then. Me too. No wars, no lords, no silly peasants. Listen, if you need anything at all, you come and get me, alright? So how long have you been king for, dipshit? What do you mean? I think I'll stay here and have someone start the fire for the evening. It's quite chilly in here. Do it yourself, you lazy bitch. Of course, my darling, I will see you later. Someone start the fire for me. Gah. For shame. Did I click on the right place? Yes. Right, Asalia. I bring good news. Your mother is pregnant. No wonder, for all the giggles you've been having in the bedroom lately. Salia, please. I'm sorry. Haven't you got enough? With you three? Yes! We're hoping for a boy this time. Need a successor to the throne. Ah, I hope it's a boy then. Wouldn't want yet another sister. Maybe a boy wouldn't get so torn up about silly jokes. Oh, Salia. Stay safe. So Danny is going to think the baby is going to be an agent of hers. That's how this is going to go. Ah, I forgot the witch comes here. I bring good news. You're going to be a big sister. What? But I already have a big sister. And now you're going to have a little sister. Or a brother. Wow, really? When? I want a little brother. What is his name going to be? Don't know yet. I don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. But he or she is going to join our family in around 20 weeks. Is this a long time? Yes, it's still a while away. This is so exciting. Maybe you can help me convince Luli to come back home. Are you excited? Yes, is she bringing Dusty? How long is she staying for? I'll tell her about how Hisser tried to save her. I'm sorry, she's not bringing Dusty, sweetheart. I know how much you miss him, but you wouldn't want to travel such a long distance. We'll take you to see him right after all of this is over. How does that sound? It's fine, I suppose. I need to find a new agent, something different, but nothing else comes to the gardens. You'll find something eventually. How about another snail? Can't do much. Oh boy, what? Got this file. I'm afraid I won't take it and make it back for the royal trial, Grace. Bollocks! Could have got her to check out the fucking file. Twat! That's annoying. Very annoying. Don't know why I didn't think to come and talk to her before now. My pet. Let's go to Wartle. And then my witch can go to the marshlands. And that is us. Dun dun dun. Time for the trial. We're gonna get game over again. Welcome to the royal trial. We'll firstly question any witnesses that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have 2. No, 3 people enlisted as witnesses. My words have been failing me last week. I've been talking to too many goddamn people. No, 3 witnesses. Who shall we start with? Peasant from Branca. Peasant from Branca? Come up. Tell us your name and where you are from. Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Ettonstown, Branca, your Grace. What do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. We've been observing Lord Etten for a while now. He's been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Etten. One time he pissed all over my grape flowers, and none of my grapes will grow now. How rude! He's not a nice man, your grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Tallis. Is this all, Hermar? Oh, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Next we shall have Tallis' castle guard. Tallis guard, come forth. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Ludfrid, your grace. I was King Tallis' guard and I served him well. Not well enough, I can hear you say. But know that there was little I could do against the poison, especially one that worked so fast. The day King Tallis died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Evo is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Tallis over the years, but none angered him as much as Noaxi. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order. Tallis called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife, Paloma. Tallis knew the only reason Noaxi offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noaxi was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show Tallis. I see, I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. Tallis' advisor. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name's Rigo, and I was advisor to King Tallis. I have a very important piece of information, your grace. I recognize Lady Elena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Tallis. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lorsulia, not Evo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Tallis and his family. We must proceed accordingly, your grace. She is clearly the perpetrator. Lies? Shh. You'll get to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Thank you, Rigo. This was very useful. Was it, fuck? He's just a dick. Let's proceed. I think these are all the witnesses we have. Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. The animal tooth. An animal tooth. An item so rare only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive. Noaxi the Dragon Slayer, please step forward. Tooth was examined and only one creature fits this unique shape. An Allah demon from the far lands of Caladur. And who else could have travelled there and back other than the noble Knight of Honour? Whether Noaxi slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noaxi could have poured poison in our wine. He wanted to help Tallis' wife Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noaxi couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, so he planned to murder King Tallis. Lies! I am truly a man of honour, and I would never do such a thing. King Tallis made a fool of me that day, that is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Tallis, only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I am not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Revno Castle? I was looking for a quiet place, to talk to Lady Lorna, Sir Frederick's widow. Well, when we talked, she must have pulled it off my neck. It was a rather fascinating conversation. So you admit this item belongs to you? No, well, it could be mine. I don't know. I have a lot of these things around my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. Decorating letter. An instructional letter. The scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison in a map of our castle. It has a very specific decorated pattern, which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Elena, please step forward. Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Elena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses. A tree from which lords build their children's cradles to protect them from against evil spirits. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try to chase the demons away. There's no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill King Talus. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place, and it did. I would never do such thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings towards King Talus, but there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lorsulia, would it not have been better to kill evil? Killing his father would make no difference either way. She has a point. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. The poison vial, the thing I have no fucking evidence about. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talus. Lord Eton, please step forward. It is a common knowledge amongst the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Talus was against the dust trade, and as we have found out from Lord Lurs, you two were not on the best of terms. Talus's death, weaker borders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Devern. By poisoning King Talus, you plan to expand your business, isn't that the truth? Based on Hermar's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense. I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Devern are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talus. This could have been anyone's. Enough. Back to the king. There's no more evidence. Oh, okay. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else evil will put all to the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, there are people who sense that it was just a royal whim. Can handle this, Audrey. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence. Well, it's either Eton or Noaxi. It was in the wine cellar. Didn't like Talus. I don't think it's her though. I don't think it's Lena because, yeah, what did she have to gain from killing the fucking king? Eton's just a dick though, so yeah. Lord Eton. Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You're responsible for the death of King Talus. I sentence you to die. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. That was just a loss of one. Eric, King of Devern, you have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Radovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signaling my men to ambush the enemy. Such is my will. How the fuck can you ambush someone with 3,000 troops when the main force is only 1,000? Nonsense! You always loved this view. This is where the battle will take place? No, it's at the foot of the fucking hills! Right there in the middle, there's a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey! Nothing ends, right? Evil's help, we will be victorious. If he helps. You were at the trial, you heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise, everything will be fine. Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, you know. So Danny found new pets. Danny keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here she had a snail? What was it? Smudge. Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. She was a hedgehog, a fox. Worried what she'll tame next. You heard of Maya? Sally, I found a new friend. Turned out she's from Radovia, so your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change. Still gives me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night she pulled another of her pranks. This time on your sister. Salia does not spare anyone. Had her fair share of stress with your mother too. She's pregnant. You'll have a sibling. Congratulations, I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Your husband must be looking for you, I suppose. I miss you all of you so much. I miss you too. Come over here. Big hugs. Bruises? Oh, Jesus Christ. Evo is doing all of this to you? What? Oh, no, he wouldn't. He's very kind, he's good to me, he takes care of me. Like I told you in the letters. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Adana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him, even to your gates. Don't say anything, it's better that way. He has better and worse days, don't anger him more, please. I can't let this bastard treat you like this. I'll talk some sense into him. Please don't. I will fucking hurl you over the fucking ramparts, you wee prick. There you are. Pack up your things, we're going. Father. Here, you wee prick. You, Pipsqueak. Think you wear your crown on your head and you can do whatever you want? What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Losulia? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Do you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay hands on my daughter again, I swear I'm going to. What? Defeat Radovia all by yourself? I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I give you my army, and thanks to me this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Tavern is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. Nope. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. We're leaving, Lord Sulia, before I change my mind. Wee prick! Battle between Tavern and Radovia foothills of the Great Mountains. It appears that we're late. Radovia has already managed to build up some defense. We'll need to push them back and create a choke point at foothills. Sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favor. Here, come with me, Your Grace. We gathered everyone we could. We'll make an advance on your mark. Mind sharp. Weapons ready. At your service, Your Grace. Oh, pikes can stop any charging enemy, Your Grace. Potions, magic, whatever you need, Your Grace. Right, go. Preparations. How's it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. You mentioned the reserve army? Right. We would get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon nasty surprises should they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? It's a good idea. Archers? I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle is started, the archers will be ready for your command. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary to create an element of surprise. It's time! Time to die! Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies. And in our time of doubt, we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we won't need them today, for this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Oh, shite. That was cool. You only took out 40. Jesus. I mean, it's began for a while, like, you know. When does it progress exactly? Do I need to get rid of all of my archers before? Okay. Suppose I'll use all my archers then? We are now winning. Knock. Loose. Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. Right, Witchy. We have no idea what's happening down there. We need to send support immediately. So, say the word and we'll charge in there with our spears, Your Grace. And how do you plan to see who to attack? Fog is... Oh. How do you plan to see who to attack? The fog is so thick it fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help. Unless there was a way to fight magic with magic. Well, funny you say that. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. You must choose a unit to send out. But let me know if we should wait this out. Alina, I have never seen such magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing it out, but it may take a while. I mean, what other bloody options have we got? There's only her? Go, do your magic. I'll do my best, Your Grace. Oofed! Oh, Jesus Christ, they've just been reinforced. We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools! If we all fire at the same time, maybe that will do the trick. Soldiers arse the sky. Hey, that is a well-known Scottish tactic, by the way. You have to do everything myself. Yes, you do, kind arsehole. This is not going to go well. Yeah, oh shit is right there, go to, because that's a fierce surrounding, like. You utter pricks. The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armored bisons. And then pikemen, and you get foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy, Your Grace. could also mean more men can die. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns, the hooves that can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we could use a beast professional to hunt them down. Who should we send out, Your Grace? We're going to send our fucking pikemen. We can stop these beasts, Your Grace. Ready your spears! Keep close and the cavalry won't stand a chance. Charge with speed and great momentum. But he's actually doing nothing, really. Because they're still there. By the gods, where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Yeah. They are fucking us. I thought I'd only get one badge back. We are so getting fucked here. Somehow doubt that these arrows aren't hitting my own troops as well. The Bairdos just going to wait until bloody... Sorry, Atana's just going to wait until we're all wrecked. A letter, Your Grace. Help isn't coming. There's a shock. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Yeah. I totally agree, Goey. They just do not know how to fire it well. Well, somewhere in there they need to fire them. Your Grace, that's not all. These are not fire arrows. It's magic. Creatures made of flame. Magical fog. Monsters are now more magic. We should run right through the flames and burn alive. Focusing on defense should be most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organization on the battlefield could also be key to this situation. Who should we send out then? You just said you can fucking run through it, you dick. Oh, you know what to do, General. Darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. Do we? Do we really? Nothing. Saying something bad is coming. That's not bad. But now we can't see again. It's like we're severely outmatched. Yes. Yes, I agree. Something bad's already here. It's a Bairdos. Yes, yes it is. You know what I could use right now, Boyd? A loan. That would solve everything. Can't last much longer, Your Grace. There's no sign of Atana. The letter was right. What else is there? Just keep on coming. It's been an honor, Your Grace. What the fuck is that? This is not the end. Don't. This is not the... This does not look good. Yeah, emblem is a fucking flamingo. Call the bang person out right now and take out a loan. Solve all your problems. Some kind of monstrous device. You have no other choice. Send everyone in. Gather round. Let's show them what we're made of! They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't yet seen what we have in store. Show them what the Vern is made of. Give them hell! Go on then, fucking run. Raise your flamingos. Evil never intended to show up. Kill them all you've got. And go to the reserve. Didn't really do anything. With courage! Made a little bit of an effect. This is it, Your Grace. We gave them all we've got. Can't take any more. I mean, we can take a bit more. Oh, Jesus fuck. Yay, we won! Fucking fuck. The gods have saved us all. Unbelievable. We have survived. Right, here comes Atana to then take our fucking castle. Yay! Fucking hell. We won by 20 soldiers. Right, pigeon. Yep, figured that was the case. Eric, King of Devon, I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands. Suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no other explanation for this, other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous and must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Devon needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Evil, the King of Atana, that wee prick. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks? Collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your Grace, Evo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. We must call the King's Summit. Truth is, we got fucked by magic the entire fight. Exactly. He's just salty. He's a salty little bastard. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I'll make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. It's hardly an end, Your Grace. If we are under siege, we better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It would be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. We've lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know, we must really be in the gods' favour. We'd focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about evil, Your Grace? I don't know yet. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies and their words of gratitude. Hey! Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, shape and colour. Don't know who could have such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them I found some gold. Cool. Always welcome. Right, Lady Ada. Your Grace, you called for me? Yeah. Just cause, eh? Right, Orlando. You can have your witch. Perfecto! The witch is going to make all the difference. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. The villages have been cleared and the strange writing and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we would do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. Way! Look at that, 33. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back in. All my pots and pans, jugs, cutlery and mugs are smashed. Can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is doing of some imp, oh I'm sure. Tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. I can't give you either of those, so sorry. It's just an imp. They tend to cause mischief from time to time, but they get bored easily. Won't be long before he's gone, I'm sure. Unless it's a Cornish pixie and then you're fucked. And until then, am I supposed to keep cleaning up after him? That's ridiculous. I better prepare more onions. Maybe he'll come out eventually. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Ditty, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say that our days are nearing to an end. Say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he came from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? Buy yourself a new cow. Muddies are practically untraceable. The gold will get you a new cow, or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have the remedy to our problem. Poor Ditty will be replaced. Well, I mean, aye. They get old. That's kind of what happens, eh? I know we can't attack Hagos. Is there anything else we can do? We don't know yet what Evo's plans are, but we need to be ready for when his army marches to Davern. We need to focus on making more alliances with lords and improving our castle's defences. We really need to prioritise who receives our help, as we need all the gold we can gather. We do need to be careful though. If our subjects are unhappy, they will turn against us, and we don't need that right now. Thank you, Audrey. King Varid can give me 1,000 troops. Up you get, off your arse. Alright, let's go see what Asalia has to say. How are you? No recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, I'm with Lily Con. I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be alright. I knew you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost, we had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that. Father, I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. It's all over with Radovia, yes, but, aye. Aye. Oh, she's got a baby bump. Barely won that battle. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. Oh, it was all coming to an end. Called for Evo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. Gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. Well, clearly he does. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated, and that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced a war. We've won against Radovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We've lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lorsulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry, you're pregnant. Must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Ugh, fine, I'll try not to think about this. You have to promise me you'll find a solution. Say to her not to worry, and then that's the next line I can give her. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Evo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lorsulia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wandoubt. Wandoubt, eh? Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it evil? I've just spoken to her. But in the letter she seemed so happy in Atana. Can't let anything happen to her, Eric. I have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what the scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey, we will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. Yes, you will stay there, right? Right, we've sent that. We have our general still to send. Melina. Just double check there's nothing else to do now we've talked to her. There is not. To week 32. The King's Summit. Ooh. Welcome and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Radovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Evil, King Talis' son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, you know? Prior to the battle with Radovia, Talis offered me 3,000 men. We expected this is the army Evil will bring against us. Bloody hell! I've heard of bigger armies to be sure, but I'm not in position myself to match that. Supposing Quarrel aids Davern, you'll still be 2,000 men short. The same with us. Praxis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Will you all help us then? Davern can count on all of you for help then? Not so fast. For starters, Evil was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready and march this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grevna just on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here, wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die of starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them. Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. Not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? You should help them, they're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counter-offer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yellis is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Ah, let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yellis, in my opinion. What do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it will take a turn around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. Why don't we meet them, and I'll see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any problems with Radovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear that you are refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people's suffering? After all, didn't Evo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do you must. I'll see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Varid, I thought you'd left. Was on my way and then ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age. You see, totally giving him the fatter guy's voice. Right, a marriage for an army? And I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What'd you say then? I need to think this through is what I say. Need time to gather my thoughts about this. Atana is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. You choose the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. No, this time I will talk to my daughter about it. I need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. Jesus. Put supplies aside, click the plus button in the resources section. When you've gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. Shit. Now we're making plenty of supplies at the minute. Because we've not got an army, I suppose. Jesus. This is going to go well. Right, let's see how things develop this next week, and then we'll save it at the end of this turn. Perhaps we should consider Varid's offer more seriously. I'm sure Asalia would love to hear about this. The kings have asked us to complete impossible tasks, and even if we complete some of them, their armies might not arrive on time. To find another way to get more men, but who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all of their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers. Every hand counts. We helped them before, it's time for them to repay the favour. I don't think many peasants can read though, so sending pigeons won't work. It would be best to send agents and call for them directly, Your Grace. To invite peasants to the throne room, send an agent to the chosen village on the map. Jesus, that's a lot of places. Right, before I talk to any of you bastards, I'm going to go and talk to your oldie daughter. King Varid has asked for your hand. He told me he'd like to marry you. What? King Varid? But he's old. Like, really old. Well, you cannot make me marry him. Of all the people, why would you pick him? Hey, I haven't picked anyone yet. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I wanted to see what you think first. I'm sure why, I knew you'd never want this. Of course I wouldn't. Sorry, I really hope we won't have to. I asked the question. That's all I had to do. You never know, she might have all of a sudden went, no, I want his hand. Give me some of that old wrinkliness. Old wrinkled balls and such. Varid asked for Asalia's hand. Varid would like to marry Asalia. He's offering quite a big chunk of army in return. Ugh, really? Made him think that we would let Asalia marry him. We need a prince, not some old fart. Knows we're desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Davern if we lose. Are you suggesting we should agree to it? No. No, of course not. However, if we don't gather enough soldiers, Atana will raise this place to the ground along with all of us. We can't do that. Why don't we just flee? We know we're going to lose. What's the point of trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We've got to try. Still have some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no good fortune. Everything is just going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just peasants. Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. I'll make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down. Fine. I'll try to fall asleep. Right. Let's see what people are going to say. We're about to piss off Varid. But, I mean, he's old. Again, wrinkly balls. Your Grace, a local baker was missing his flour deliveries. Searched around and it turned out the horses and cart were stuck in the mud on the way over. We helped them and the baker gave us a basket of fresh, crusty bread rolls. Hey, 9 supplies, good. Eric, you've sent for me. No. I sent for you last turn, before we had our conversation. Your Grace, the hunter found Volos. We've buried him by the tree. Did you realise there are no more thunderstorms? I didn't even know there were thunderstorms. Stop your nonsense. Really worked, Your Grace. Oh, I am so grateful for your help. We all are. May the gods have you in their favour. You're a good man. Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad I could help. The happiness of my people means a lot to me. Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Equipment and castle reinforcements might prove vital. I've added a list of upgrades for you to check. You'll see those in your weekly summary. Your Grace, my husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter and he had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. His antlers got tangled in his cover and he was pulled from his horse. He survived only because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you could do to help us? I could give you gold. Should be enough for you to get medicine or to pay a healer. Oh, I think I know someone that could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Ooh la. Your Grace, my land has been plundered. I have been robbed by a horde of rampaging Radovians. No, Your Grace. Rabbits. It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. Fucking rabbits. I really have more important matters to deal with than rabbits eating lettuce. You would let these robbing rabbits rampage without retribution? Bah! Right, Mr. Painter did. Your Grace, I am Poloni, a groundbreaking painter. I come to you with a special offer. I have always lived in Devon, so I have come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it on Yeah, it was nice alliteration, wasn't it? When I put it on auction, but I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known across all the nations. I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you have a famous one of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains. Yes, of course, it's beautiful. I totally still have it. Tell me, what do you have for me, Polon? I have a painting of the Battle of Brianna. It is a somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running toward their enemy. In background, there is a waning moon. A big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. But just looks like a bunch of squares. It's an impressionist painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer in this bold, fantastic, brave art movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. I don't know if I've still got that guy that I can talk to. Regardless, nah. I'm not paying this much gold for a few squares on a canvas. I could do this myself. I thought you would appreciate my art, Your Grace. Oh well, it will go to the highest bidder then. Someone else will pay me way more for these anyway. Then go fucking talk to them then. Dick. Oh, you'd love to see my art. Being said, I still proud of something I did when I was 11. Fucking kick-ass chalk, sort of, whatever you would call the art of chalk, of an otter. It looked fucking cool. Still like it. I still got it upstairs somewhere actually. I used to do arty things. used to. Oh, I can still talk to Greg. Okay. I can talk to the banker as well. I wonder if he's a bank of people as well. Okay, let's see what we get at the end of the turn. Reinforced gate. Reinforced wall. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're getting trebuchets. Fuck them. Build a moat. We'll slow down enemies. Right, so we actually need gold. Shit. Hot oil. Allows to mine under the castle wall if need be. Let's reinforce the walls this turn. And that will do us.